Hello, everyone. Welcome. I am Donna Lynn Hutchinson, and I'm here with
Shelley Bonke.
Yes, and this is the So What podcast. This is our third episode, so welcome. This is where we kind of just talk about health and wellness and mental health, and we bring you a topic of the day. And today we're going to be talking about numbers and our sense of worth. So buckle up. We've got maybe a 20-minute podcast here. Get your coffee, get your tea, get your snuggly. And yeah, let's just dive into numbers, worth, and
numbers can mean so many things. It could be your age. It could be how much money you have in your bank account or your wallet.
You're just going right in.
I am. It could be a number on the scale, your weight.
That's true. Okay, so question.
Yeah.
What's your number? So if we talk about, because I know with many women, you know, when it comes to like body image and weight,
we're going right into the weight, onto the scale number?
I think so. Like, I think that's where it comes up from a lot of people the most, is like their sense of worth and weight. So I know you used to have a problem with that, right?
What you mean? What's my number where I'm happy? You want me to actually say what my happy number is?
Well, you don't have to share, but I mean, if we don't share and be vulnerable, then why should other people be open and vulnerable? But that's up to you. No pressure.
No pressure. Happy number for me. Well, I think my number's within a range.
A range,
right?
Yeah. Okay, so at the height of where you were, you know, maybe
not so healthy and not liking the number.
Yeah, what
number was that?
Yeah.
Ooh, it was astronomical.
Okay.
It
was astronomical for you.
For me, it was astronomical. I'm going to say, it was like, I think 198 pounds. Okay. I'm like 5'5".
Yeah.
That's it's pretty heavy for me.
Didn't you say that was heavier than your pregnancy weight?
Yes, it was heavier than when I was pregnant with either one of my children.
Yeah.
Which was like, holy moly.
So when you got on the scale and you saw that number, what went through your head?
Fatty McFatty.
Really, eh? Oh, wow.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, you could say it to yourself.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, it was like how, little piggy wiggy. How did you let yourself get here?
Yeah.
So why is this about me right now?
I don't know, because I asked questions. Well, I think, it makes sense that there's an internal critic, right?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So how did that affect, here I ask another question. How did that affect your self-worth, or did it?
Well, obviously probably on some level it affected my self-worth.
Yeah.
Was I conscious of it in those times, in those moments? Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
I think
so. You're calling yourself fatty, piggy, and you're telling me that then affects your self-worth. Like, did you go, yeah, I feel really good about myself right now?
Okay.
I mean,
yeah, you can laugh about it now. Well, maybe not in that moment. Sure. Yeah. When you look at that scale, or when you look in the mirror, after a shower, and you go, oh my, how did I let myself get here? Mm-hmm. Sure. And those moments, I think your self-worth is, for me, I guess, was fairly low. But I can probably honestly say, oh, I'm tapping.
Well, yeah, you can say, yeah.
I could say that, I didn't go throughout my day thinking those thoughts all day.
Right. But people do. Like, I've met, including myself, where it's like you get on, so you wake up in the morning, you go and you have your poop, right? Because that's always like you weigh less after that.
I can't believe I just said my weight on like, wow. Okay. Good.
I mean, good for you for having courage and being vulnerable. Because that is hard. Absolutely. 100%.
Sure.
It's like there's a lot of shame that could be associated with feeling like that.
Sure.
Right. So yeah, can I continue?
Yeah, go ahead.
The poop, the pee. So now you weigh less.
Yeah, you could drop like 4 pounds.
Then you take off all your clothes as if, a couple of ounces are going to matter, right? And then you prepare yourself.
You start peeling the layers.
You peel the layers. So you're butt naked. You're totally void inside. You peel the layers. You get on the scale. But before you do that, there's a whole ritual for some of us. Like, I remember the ritual. It's like, okay, here we go. And you go through the mental note. Okay, I exercised yesterday. I totally restricted. I mean, this is going back years ago. Totally restricted what I ate. I think the number's going to be good. And you're expecting that. And you have enough courage, take a big deep breath, and then you step one foot on the scale and then the other foot on the scale. And back in the day, for some of you probably laugh, it was a dial right? So
Oh yeah.
you would just wait. You would just wait till it settled. It's like, now with the digital and the whole thing,
Yeah.
it was worse. But I remember feeling like if the number was good, if I was, down a couple of pounds, I'd be so happy all day long. I'd be feeling so good about myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if it went the other way, it was just like the most devastating thing ever. And then it was restricting and just a cycle.
You're right. I'm not going to eat that. Or you go the total opposite way though too. You could be, oh, I'm not there now. What's another piece of cake gonna have?
Oh, absolutely.
Another donut, right?
This is the best time of year for that.
For me, donuts are my weakness, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Donuts are your weakness. Yes.
Yeah.
Which has now become my weakness because you eat a lot of donuts. So, but
I just did that slurping thing.
Yeah. Oh, wow. It's early morning and we're caffeinated. I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh no, yeah, this time of year, it's like it's like you start off the day, you have maybe a little treat, and then the mindset would be, oh, I've ruined it all. And then you just like say,
yeah, so what?
You just give into it, and then it starts to become an
Well, yeah, you say, so what? Oh, well.
So what? Yeah, you say so what, but not in the best way.
Yeah, I've just ruined it, and what's one more cookie? What's one more,
right?
Chocolate or.
And then you beat yourself up about it, and then you start to do the restriction, and then so you can see there's
a vicious circle.
It's a vicious circle.
Yeah,
it's a vicious circle, and it's shared by so many people. So that number on the scale can be so tied to the worth. And I wanted to print off this script. Remember I talked about Eat, Pray, Love with Julia Roberts?
Yeah.
That one scene in the pizza parlor where she's with her friend and they're eating pizza.
She undoes her pants.
Yeah, she undoes her pants.
Yeah, because she doesn't care about her muffin top anymore. It's just like about living life.
Yeah, no, she cared about the muffin top. She said she can't have any more pizza. And Julia was like, well, why? She said,
no, that's the other part. Okay,
right, because she has fat. She says she's already undone her jeans. And Julia's like, well, that's a muffin top. Right. And I can't remember the whole sort of script, but basically Julia Roberts said, I don't want to become obese and I don't want to become unhealthy, but she's done with the guilt and measuring everything that she puts in her mouth, basically, and talking about her self-worth in that respect. She says she's done with all that. Yeah. And I love the part where she says, have you ever been naked in a room with a guy and he's totally not wanted to like get jiggy with you? And the woman's like, well, no. She's like, of course not, because he's just won the lottery. He's just got a naked girl. Right. And so I'm thinking that always stuck with me. But
you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the jackpot, whether it be a guy, girl, or whatever. It's a jackpot.
Yeah.
That lottery.
It's what we think is a big deal to others is not, but at the same time, it's a big deal to us.
So but if it is a big deal with the person that you're with, then you maybe want to evaluate that.
That's true.
That's a whole other topic.
Yeah, relationships. Yes.
Yeah.
Put the brakes on. Brake on, back up the bus.
But. So I guess we just have to figure out what works for us, and I think you asked me this question, like, what was the turning point for me? And I mean, I know it was on my 42nd birthday that I just was like, this
so
is
long
enough
ago.
Is enough. So
long ago.
It was just, I don't know. I can't even put a pinpoint on. It was just, I just had enough for me, and it was time to turn things around. Yeah. And that's what I did. And never really looked back. Mm-hmm. You got to also know there's a process, right? It's a process.
Yeah. It's a process of changing mindset and
exactly.
Your relationship with yourself, because that's
number one first, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. You got to not be saying piggy in the mirror anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
Remember I shared with you. So way back when I was very young and I was really into fitness, I was like 113 pounds.
Oh my God. It's like a size of a poop, really.
And I obviously I had body dysmorphia, because even then at that weight, I still felt overweight.
Holy. So it's so interesting here then. The brain just.
Yeah. And I've never been overweight, but I have been over my weight.
Oh, that's a good point. That's interesting.
Yeah. And now I'm over my weight by a lot.
Yeah.
And just I don't even weigh anymore, because I know if I put myself back in that situation, for me, I know some people use it as a metric and a tool because they have a healthy relationship with it. And
if you can have that healthy relationship, you're right.
Yeah. But for me, it's like, no, that number is too tied, or can be too tied to restrictive eating, inner critic, Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not health. Because
Yeah.
113 might seem healthy. That's great. 118, 120, but not psychologically if you're constantly seeing yourself as something other than you actually are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember the break the scale we did?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Do you want to tell them about it?
Sure.
Okay.
So we had a fitness studio. A lot of you are aware of that. So we did a break the scale event, meaning the number on the scale, it didn't matter anymore. And it was so freeing so we had a whole tent set up. Mm-hmm. We had a whole campaign around it. Was it 2020? No, 2022?
I don't know. Whenever COVID.
Just before that.
Yeah, I don't know.
And people brought their scales, and we had sledgehammers, and they smashed the scales because within our studio, it was about I'm blanking out here.
That the weight wasn't a measure of your worth.
The weight wasn't a measure of your worth.
Weight is not a measure of your worth.
Yeah.
We had that written.
Yeah, and we were all inclusive. It was all inclusive. It didn't matter who you were, what size you were, what color you were, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, if you're a human person, we celebrated that.
We celebrated that, and you came in and we did what we could, and you did what you could to get to a healthy space for yourself.
And we had no mirrors in the studio.
But we also did with healthy mind and body.
That's right. It was integrated. But the break, I have something in my eye. The break the scale was so symbolic.
And so empowering.
Yeah.
For some to watch some people smash that scale with such force was super empowering. It was very emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people wrote letters. They wrote letters to themselves and also put the letters in the pile of the broken, scales and stuff. So that was a pretty cool.
It was very cool. And we didn't have a scale in our house for the longest time. And then,
and now we do.
But that's my doing.
That's okay. I mean, you know what? It's not like avoiding the tool. It's just understanding your relationship with the tool.
Yeah. So for me, I know it's a different relationship now.
Yeah.
Like, cause I like to maintain in a certain area and yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what's crazy about the power of the mind? I challenge people to do this, especially if your weight and, is tied to that number, is take a number, a realistic number, a healthy number, whatever that is for you, put it on a Post-it note, cover the actual number on the scale. So for example, if I'm thinking how I would feel at a certain weight, like, I don't know, whatever that weight is, fill in the blank, I'm already living that weight. So every time I get on the scale, that's the only number that I see.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's the only number that I see. You're setting your mind to say that's actually the number, and that's the only number that you see because that's the number that you feel best at.
That you can move throughout your day and
keep that really good feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is gonna, and you feel good, you're gonna make good choices.
And I bet dollars to donuts that eventually that underneath will probably reflect what you've written on top.
Yeah.
Because there's something very psychological about the power of the mind that allows us to have that kind of influence.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it a try,
Yeah.
Be consistent with it. It doesn't going to happen overnight, but
I know I'm going to bounce way here.
So you're going to bounce? Okay.
Yeah, we're talking about numbers. So there's not just numbers on scales.
That's true.
There's numbers in our bank account. There's age is a number.
Yeah, age is a number.
How many likes we have.
How many
views.
Yeah.
So
okay, let's pause on that one because I think that one's pretty huge in this digital world.
Yeah.
And people's worth tied to like thousands of followers. And getting likes for the things like that's giving them a sense of something that if they don't get it.
Well, I think there's probably multiple layers to the development of that. There's, obviously in the digital world, some people are doing it as financial. So the more they have, the more money they're going to have, or the more money they can make. Maybe some people have it attached to their own self-worth. Look how many people are watching me. Look how many people like me. Look how many friends I have. Like, it's always those numbers, right? And it pops up, friends, views, blah, blah, blah. It's got all these different numbers.
Yeah.
We're so attached to numbers.
Yeah. Not that that's a bad thing. It's just when your self-worth is attached to the number, that's where it can be sticky because if you don't achieve the number, then you start feeling bad about your own self.
Right.
As opposed to looking at it like, well, if I want to have more financial freedom and create more abundance in that monetary world, yes, that requires steps. You do things to do that. I wish it just came to us, out of the heavens here, but it doesn't. We have to do things to make that happen.
Yeah. You have to do the work.
You have to do the work.
But it's like manifesting. You can't just manifest and say, "Hey, this is what I want." If you believe in manifesting, yes, you put it out there what you want, but you also got to do the work around that.
Oh, so that's what's been going wrong.
There you go. Right?
I keep saying I want to win the lottery. You don't. But I guess I should buy a ticket.
Well,
is that the difference?
There you go. Right. So it's about doing the work around it as well. Right.
Yeah,
this is
that's
little
true.
baby steps.
Yeah. Manifesting is also meaning the work, because if you put the work in, then it comes. Consistency brings you things. But this is different than saying your self-worth. Like you worthy as a person is different than saying I'm only worthy if I have so much likes, money in the bank account, or a certain weight. You are worthy because you are human, because you are you.
Yeah.
Inherently you're worthy.
Yes.
Yeah. That's how I feel.
Yeah, that's a whole nother topic, I think.
No, it's the same topic.
Well, no. It's the same topic, but there's like a lot more time required to really dig
deep into it.
Dig deep or dive into it.
Yeah.
But so here's the thing about views and likes.
Yeah.
So if you go, we're just starting as well. This isn't about how many views or how many likes we're going to get. This is about if we help just one person. If one person has an aha moment, or just for us, just talking this through, that's a win, right?
Okay, but if I'm being honest, yes, and at the same time, we are trying to grow a platform.
Well, sure,
so that we can reach more people, so more people have aha moments.
Right, but it's not going to devastate my day if I look and say, "Oh, look, only 10 people viewed."
No, we're sharing a mindset now. What is it?
So it's going to be, "Oh, look, 10 people viewed."
Yes, that's how I feel
too. It's just flipping that a little bit, right?
That's how I feel. That's how I see it. That's how I see it too. Yeah.
And it's not like, I only got $10. Hey, I got $10. Yeah. It's better than having nothing. It's,
it's appreciation. It's gratitude.
It's gratitude. Looking at it, just flipping that a little bit can change just your mindset and.
Yeah, I agree. So I guess if we're going to tie this into so what, this is also a journey. Because remember when we talk about the so what mindset, it's really a journey and a process of believing actually believing what you believe, so you can get to a point to say, so what? So for example, I have worked very hard to say, so what if I don't even know how much I weigh, but whatever. So what if I know that I'm more than I was before? I am healthy. I'm active. I'm fit. I'm capable of doing the things that I need to do in my life.
Right.
And I really enjoy sweets. So I guess I go like, so what? Yeah, I'm not 120 pounds. Could I get there if I wanted to? Absolutely. But at the same time, like, so what? What does it matter if all those other things are more important to me now? And I don't see my weight as tied to my worth anymore, because I realize that my worth is inherent to me as a person and who I am, not a number.
Yeah.
It's not a number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. I think I'm in that same place.
Yeah. That's awesome. Pound it out. Woo! Potato.
No, this is potato.
Oh, potato? Okay. Yeah. So I guess if we're creating this sort of challenge for people listening here, maybe the first step is just to think about, is there a number that you have attached to your worth? Is it like we talked about weight or likes or finances or any other number that you
feel?
Views. Friends, exactly. And so just awareness first, always.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about it?
Yeah.
Where did it come from?
Yeah.
Why is it so important?
Yeah.
And I guess lastly, is this what you prefer? Do you prefer to believe that your value as a person, your worth as a person, requires this number to be in your life?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because no matter who's watching this, we find worth in you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. As a person, we find worth in you.
I think you can learn so much from other people, and just, it doesn't matter who you are, how old you are, or what you're in, you can always learn something from somebody else.
Yeah.
Final words, Miss Donna.
No, you get to do final words this time.
Final words?
Yeah.
Oh, give me a second. Final words. You're worth it.
Yep. You're worth it.
You're worth it.
Yeah. You're worthy.
You're worthy.
Yeah.
You're worthy. You're worth it. You're beautiful. You're you. And that's what makes you unique.
Yeah.
Till
All
next
right.
time.
Till next time.
Potato.
Oh, potato. Boo!